This is Teklom again, and I'm about to introduce you to another lavalier microphone which I got from Aliexpress. This lavalier microphone did not actually come with a brand name, but also I've seen it with some other brand names like Zudid V8. That was the name given to the microphone actually, but the one I bought did not have this brand name, and it came in this carrying case, which is very beautiful, as you can see. Now, this lavalier microphones has been springing up these days owing to the increase in content creation by people all over the world these days. If you go to YouTube, TikTok and Facebook, even Instagram, a lot of people are producing different content, and this has led to a massive springing up of different type of lavalier microphones, of which this one is one of it, from China. I actually bought this one from Aliexpress, but you must be very conversant with lavalier microphones like the DJI, the Full Aim, the Comica, the Boya and the Rode lavalier microphones. In fact, the first one I ever saw was the Rode microphone, lavalier microphones, and I think maybe others started to imitate the Rode and so on. I searched for some lavalier microphone, which of course I've reviewed the V7 Pro from Zil Sound. Today I'm going to be talking about this interesting lavalier microphone. So without wasting most of your time, let me open it and show you. Okay, so this is what it comes in. You can see it has two transmitters and one receiver, and this is the way it is arranged inside. And these are the accessories with all the cables that you need for your iPhone, for your USB-C Android phones, and your DSLR cameras, and the rest of them. Everything is here. Mostly operated by USB-C for phones. Then the iPhone cable also included here, and everything. Here is the transmitter. So you can see it has some kind of a mesh design on it with the power button up there and the audio jack there. On the other side you have the USB-C port with another button right there. Then this is one of the transmitters. You can see that's the microphone, and this is the USB-C for charging and other purposes. Then the left button and the other buttons on the other side, they all look identical. If you look very well, identical on the side, and you can see no brand name on it. No brand name. For a budget price, I got this as a substitute for Rode lavalier mics, or the DJI lavalier mic, or the most recent and most talked about Full Aim X5. Trying to get a suitable lavalier mic, I went for this for a reason. Now, my reason for going for this is because I want to mostly use it for my DSLR camera. The advantage of this one to me is the fact that it has this clip that you can slide on top of the camera and put it in place and use it there. We have the microphone itself, that's the transmitter, which has the power button there. When you click on it, it powers on, then it keeps flashing green light until it searches and connects with the receiver, which is this, of which the power is on top. That's the power button on top. So when you hold it down, it comes on. It starts to show a green light. Then when it comes on, this one shows amber light or yellow light, whatever you call it there. So it means that the two of them are now connected. That is primarily how to put this two thing on, and you can use it straight. Put this one on your shirt like this, and put that one straight to your camera. Okay, so I think I should do that right now. So we have two types of 3.5mm cables here. This one is TRS to TRS. Then the next one we have from this is TRS to TRRS. Then we have other cables. Now this is USB-C to USB-C cable. Now this one connects to your USB port. If your laptop uses USB-C port, you can use this to connect to the receiver and connect this to your laptop. Or if you're using an Android phone, you can connect it to the receiver and connect this to your Android phone for your receiver. Then if you're using an iPhone, you connect this to your receiver, the USB-C to your receiver, and you connect this iPhone connector to your iPhone. So these were all straight from the box. So the next item in our accessories is a charging cord. Now this is one USB type A to 3 charging USB-C for the 2 transmitters and the 1 receiver. Instead of having a charging box or a charging case, you have this to charge all of them simultaneously, and that was a good thought. Okay, so the next thing in our accessory kit is the dead cat for each of the transmitters. You can see that for windy or outdoor use. So if I have to show you, I can show you how to use this. You put it in and you turn it and it stays in place. So easy. It's not like the Zeal Sound one that was so difficult to apply, but you can see how quick this one is. And if I remove this and put this one, you see how it looks with your dead cat on. So I think it's kind of very interesting and very, very nice looking. In fact, you might look at this and confuse it to the DJI, but please don't be confused, it's not DJI. Okay, so it's time for us to fix it to the camera and find out what it sounds like. Now let's go and hear what this thing sounds like. So I'm going to set it up right now on top of the camera. Then we're going to do a sound test. Compare it to the Zeal Sound A68S. So this is actually coming from the Lavalier mic, whatever you're hearing now. But you should know that I toned down the audio of the camera just so that the audio would not be too loud. I've tried it before and I found out the audio was extremely loud, such that the audio was kind of muffled or picking, with some kind of a high pitch sound that really didn't make sense. Okay, so whatever you're hearing now, I will try my best to talk from this microphone. Okay, so this microphone has some functions which I'm going to explore right now. I'm using the noise cancellation part of this microphone. When you click on this the left button where you have the 2 buttons, when you click on the top one, you get the noise reduction, and the second one applies, this button here applies the reverberation, like as if there's an echo in the room. So let me activate it right now so that you see what it sounds like. So now I should be sounding like I'm in a room with a lot of echo. That is what you should be hearing right now. But I know maybe you might not like the sound of that, but that is what it is. So, but if I click it again, then we are back to the normal mode of this microphone. Okay, now I just wanted to fix it for you to see what it looks like on my shirt. The microphone of this lavalier is very, very sensitive, such that even it's so good that I don't know if there's any reason why you could go wrong buying this particular lavalier microphone. Okay, so just to update you on other features this lavalier microphone has, it's actually based on the 2.4 gigahertz digital transmission. Most of these lavalier microphones are based on 2.4 gigahertz transmission, so that you can actually talk from a very far distance. This one can go as far as 30 meters away from the receiver, and you still get a very clear sound. Then it has this noise cancellation. Noise around you will be isolated and most of your voice will be picked instead. And again, it charges for up to 2.5 hours, and then it works for as long as 8 to 10 hours. Okay, so it also has the real-time monitoring, where you can actually monitor what is coming in from the transmitters into the receiver through the 3.5mm output from the receiver. Usually this is not applicable when you're using a DSLR camera. You can use it when you're using the receiver on an iPhone, on an Android phone, or maybe you're using it on a computer with a USB-C input. That's when you can actually use the monitoring output from the receiver. Okay, so these are things you actually have to have in mind. But to be very honest with you, this audio or this lavalier mic is just too good. I would say that I least expected what I got. Actually, I've always thought maybe for you to get the best audio you have to break the bank, but these days I don't think it's usual. It's no longer obtainable. Now you can get something very cheap that you can use and it sounds very professional. So with this, even without a name, it still does very well, and I'm sure that anybody that tries to get this will not be disappointed, depending on your application anyway, because you have to weigh your pros and cons before you invest in gears like this. But for those who are looking for budget gears, this is a great choice for you, and I am sure you're not going to be disappointed. Okay, so these are all that this lavalier microphone has. If I have to call it Zudit V8 lavalier microphone, or just a lavalier microphone, or I'll say a DJI knockoff lavalier microphone, anyone you want to take. But I tell you, I'm going to put the link below. I'm going to put the Aliexpress link below for you to go and explore and see if it's something you would like, actually. So I want to see you again in the next video, and I hope you love this one. Please, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Okay, so if you are new here, please subscribe, because I have a lot of things to talk about that will interest you. So see you in the next video, and